I make some money outside. Love outside. But be sick when they girls just some outside. I mean, bathing suit, bodysuit, tryna let this body loose. This tequila, ready, cool, chasing with my juice. Heard them patients like them. Let me in that locker room. And some ladies out in Vegas, Asia, women, boom, booty cheeks, got a shake, bird, got some pay. Let me know the time and place. I'm just tryna ride this PJ, vacate, take me somewhere tropical, spot day, bomber suits, Uber driver, kinda cute. When I tell you this, they shoot, please believe it. They gon' on anything, these way too easy. Good for nothing, load on dirty dogs, I'm convinced. Next time you see your mama, tell her how she raised the jump out on the
They going on until I hit you with that cold. I can't see that. It's hard to do a radio show where we all on the same line. Outside. Streetz 100.3, DJ Slab 1. We outside, baby. Home of the Morning Street Show, 5 a.m. to 10 a.m. We got Cardi B, Imaginary Playmates on the way. And, man, big shout out to Wayne. That Chicago show, according to him, was ridiculous. And I think he said Detroit was ridiculous. So big shout out to everybody that's going to the fest. Anyway, we're throwing it back to Mrs. Officer Lil Wayne on your Streetz 100.3. All right, man. I guess we talk about some stuff. Shador Sanders was in the well, first of all, shout out to everybody that went out to Ratchet Jazz Saturday night with Sunshine Anderson and Shamar Allen at the Broadway. That was off the chain. Big shout out to DJ Polo. He did his thing. Shout out to everybody, all the ding dings and playboys that was in the building. Shout out to Skip. I gotta go over there and chicken and watermelon, hit that mic. Man, we had just a real good time. Had a real good time. Shout out to Al, he was out there. Shout out to everybody, man. We had a great time. Sunshine Anderson still looks good. She still sounds great. She did her thing, positive message, which, you know, we need positive reinforcements, positive messages, especially in this time of bullish, be it by the government or just cynical people. You know, it was a very good event, very good. And yeah, so today, you know, also we got to look out for that young man, Brian Vasquez, who's been missing for 10 days since August 14th. That's the autistic kid that jumped out the window of his own home. Hopefully that window's on the second floor. He's about 5'1", 86 to 100 pounds of black hair and brown eyes. He was seen wearing a diaper, believed to be on foot. You saw him with the ring cameras and that diaper. It's been 10 days. I got $10 to say he ain't on that diaper no more. So. And he can't speak no English. He's autistic, nonverbal, can't speak no Spanish. So if you see him, just, you know, please call Crime Stoppers or the police. We're trying to get this young man back alive. And, you know, Saints, where we lost, then we lose. I ain't mad about the Saints. Man, Shiloh Sanders got cut from Tampa Bay, and they giving the other son hell in a quarterback position on Cleveland. Man, they didn't run them plays right. I was watching First Take, and it was like they didn't. You know, the consensus is that the head coach from the Browns was trying to tank him, and it was coming to the coach's defense and stuff like that. But I'm like, dude, first of all, Uncle Luke said it best, right? Said it best. Let me see if I can get a screen share. Hold on. Let me get the Instagram. Now, Uncle Luke said it best, right? They ran different plays for the other quarterback. They made him look like big money, and they had Shador with that terrible line. He had a whole bunch of no-name players. Like he had the tight end wasn't even on the list of the roster, right? He had a bunch of no-name guys running long routes, running way out there like this, gonna score the touchdown. They ain't have nobody on the inside or short yardage for him to dip something off, and they clobbered the man. Right? He didn't have that stellar. Remember, he had that stellar start the first game he played because he was playing with known players, like at least first, second string, right? These guys here that he was playing with, they're not gonna make the team. They're about to be on the cut list for this week or maybe next week. So sabotage them, and the plays that they ran, like they ran out plays. Like nobody was on the inside, nobody came back to get the ball. Everybody going for the touchdown. And if they're not your number one players, they're slow as hell. So they running and stuff by the man getting eaten up by the defense. It's a setup. I agree with Uncle Luke. Anybody who watched football or played football, know the plays that dude tried to run, that they gave him to run. And he said, it says the first time he didn't run the right, when he had a successful time, he kind of improvised on a lot of those plays. But this time he hung close to the plays, or they drew it up. Whereas even if he didn't improvise, still was going to be bad. Terrible, man. Terrible. Like my grandpa used to say, terrible showing. So I don't know, dude. I don't know. So I go figure, man. I can't figure it out. But if you tell them that they're doing something wrong, there's a setup, then you tripping, right? But it is what it is. If it look like a duck, swim like a duck, it's a damn duck, in my opinion. So I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. We got Katrina 20 coming up. We're gonna be in the parade. It jumps off on Friday, August 29th, 11 a.m. Jordan Avenue and North Galvez. Now I've been stopped doing Katrina parades since like 5 years ago, 2020. Because it just bring back bad memories for me. But since this is the Katrina 20th year anniversary, I'm with the radio station, Streetz 100.3. I'm do my part and represent. Then I'm the only one here anyway, so I'm gonna do my part to represent. But Katrina, even though thank God I came out better than most in the Katrina catastrophe, but there's a lot of negativity that was around me. We lost family and friends. I don't know. I'm weird about that. I'm weird about that one. I'm like, man, rolling around in that night walk, you feel a certain energy, and it ain't at all positive, right? So read in between them lines, like. But I'm gonna show my support. Second line brings forth the good energy when you get, in my opinion, when you get back there for that situation. Everybody got the long face. Some of us got jokes, having a good time, but the memory of what went on or allegedly went on, it's not a good memory. You feel me? So that's just my opinion. I don't know. That's just me. So I don't know. MS-13, that's cold. Man, it's a joke. This government is a joke. I said it and I mean it. Cardi B got us some hits. Streetz 100.3 is DJ Slab 1. What the business is, man, with home and Young Jock Streetz morning take over 5 a.m. to 10 a.m. It's going down. It's drive time, Slab time. And next hour, we're going commercial free. Some of that good stuff you want to listen to, like Glorilla, we're going to let it cook. We got Chris Brown on the way. And big shout out to everybody that's going to be rolling with us on the Katrina anniversary, 20th anniversary, man. It's hard to believe that it's been 20 years old with a lot of lives changed, including mine. A lot of lives changed, man. They got the second line of rally about to start at Friday, August 29th, 11 a.m., Jordan Avenue in North Galvez, where it normally starts. They got the Moment of Silence, second line rally. Sonny Patterson, Mia X, Dr. Umar, Successful 5, my main man, Game Over Skip. Go be in the building. Dawn Richards, Sino, PNC, Hot Boy Ronald, Tanya Boy Cannon, Flatboy Jizz, Roy Anthony gonna be in that cast meet. Asada Renee, just to name a few. The Zulu Tramps go be in there. Reverend Yearwood go be in there. Big shout out to all the sponsors that's helping putting this event along. You know, it's a time for healing. You know, but you know, for me it's a weird time because I you know, it bring back more weird memories and stuff of uncertainty. There was a hell of a lot of uncertainty of where do we go from here. I remember when my partner Tony, right, rest in peace. We was in Walmart looking at the TV when the leverage broke, and we just had that, where the hell do we go from here? But anyway, Katrina 20, we celebrate 20 years of Hurricane Katrina. All right, but in the meantime, it's drive time, slab time. Holla at your BOY, it's DJ Slab 1 on your streets, 100.3. Where do we go from here? Katrina, that was the feeling for Katrina. We doing the Katrina commemoration this Friday, the 29th, 11 a.m. Starts at Jordan Avenue and North Galvez. You know, Katrina was a weird time for me. I was with another radio station at the time, you know which one. And I was part-time, right? And I ain't go to none of the meetings. I was in Houston. I was like, man, I'm gonna start something new. And it was funny. I went and applied to work at the Spanish station, but I ain't know no Spanish. It was just rough. Just weird. We're just in a weird space. Houston was not inviting to us. You know, we were staying downtown. We had some bread. You know, they was mad because we had a few dollars. I was staying in the apartments down the street from the Galleria. Man, hate on the south side, but also love from like the Rap-A-Lot crew and certain other friends we had out there. But they ain't want us out. They ain't want you Negroes from the 504. They ain't want no Highly Grove action out there. No. Y'all come out here and smoke all our stuff, take all our women at the time. Yeah, I'm not lying. I heard somebody say, like, man, like, dog, we trying to live. Dog, I did tripping. That's the last thing we worried about, but it was on our mind. But shout out to everybody who survived. They came out better. You know, came out better. Worked with the system, beat the system. My mom and them paid their house off and renovated their house at the same time. So there were some positives, but man, it was a hectic situation for a long time. So shout out all the Katrina survivors. I went back to my old apartment uptown, right? And Mexicans living in my shit. I'm like, what the? I left buku clothes. All my clothes are gone. You know, it's all good though. But I was mad. I'm like, man, this can't be real. This can't be life. But so shout out my uncle. When I got back, I was living with him in one of his rooms. He took me in on the West Bank when we couldn't go in the city. So shout out my uncle. Took care of me. Like you was living with folks you never lived with. You was doing, like, you know. For me, I'm just speaking my experience. It was Katrina was something else, boy. Something else. So Saints played this weekend. Could be a long season. Rattler look good. But it's gonna be a long, oh man. Here come to the windows. Pick a time, man. Snooze that. Every time the Windows update come around, I gotta redo the computer or get the computer redone. Like I hate Windows on the Apple. Everything, all the settings go back to what it been. Don't have no problem. So yeah, buddy. Shout out to everybody that's out on Facebook. I put this one on Facebook. Shout out to everybody listening on Facebook. Shout out to everybody on this thing. Just shout out to everybody. It's Tuesday. I'm tired. No, it's Monday. What I said it was Tuesday? It's Monday. I think I said it's Tuesday over the radio, man. Monday. No, is it Monday? What the day is? Shit. Today is Monday. Well, I thought it was Tuesday. I'm all backwards and sideways. So, happy Monday. Starting of the week. So, I don't know. So that's probably it. I'll get back with y'all later on tomorrow. Another drive time, slab time segment. If something else pop off, I'll go back live. All right. Appreciate the love. Hey, turn this off.